Hello you guys, welcome back for week 5. If you're new, my name's Rachel and I am studying to take the LSAT this spring. This is my 5th week of studying and this week we are taking my first practice test. I've spent a little bit of time studying each of the 3 sections: logic games, logical reasoning, and reading comprehension. And this week I'm going to kind of review the outlines that I've made, maybe do a couple practice problems, and then I'm taking it to practice test to see where I'm at, see if I've improved it all. So it should be an interesting week. It's Wednesday right now. It's my first day. I think I'm going to do logic games first because that was the first section that I studied, so it's been the longest since I've seen that material. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I have my outline up on my computer that I'm trying to show you guys. This is what I have for logical reasoning so far. If you missed that video, I'll link it up above for you guys. But basically, I read the 2nd chapter and then like half of the 3rd chapter because it was super long. Like it was like 200 pages or something. So I wasn't able to finish the whole 3rd chapter. But so far, I have the 2nd chapter, which is just like an overview. So it talks about like the scenario and then the rules and the questions. Those are like the 3 main parts of a logical reasoning question. So it just kind of gives you some general information, and then I go into the 3rd chapter, which talks about a little more detail of like how to diagram the questions, but it still doesn't go super in depth for like specific types of questions, like grouping questions, and that's the only kind of question I can think of because I haven't gotten that far in the book. But basically, I'm just going to be reviewing these rules and stuff and like all these diagramming things because it's been 3 weeks since I read about this and learned this. So I just kind of want to refresh my memory so that I'm on top of it for the practice test. I just started reading and I'm so dumb. I know I said that chapter 3 wasn't in depth about a certain type of question. It is. It's about linear games, which is like the most basic type of game, I think. So ignore me. The 3rd chapter is about linear games specifically, which is a specific type of game. I've read through the outline, brushed up my memory a little bit, and I have about 20 minutes before I need to leave my house and go to school. So I'm gonna pull up Khan Academy and do some practice. I haven't gone on Khan Academy in like 3 weeks because I've just been reading, so like I haven't had to. It's like mad at me because I got off schedule, but it's okay because I changed the schedule. Right now in Khan Academy, I have my goal set at a 170 for the LSAT, and I got a 153 on my diagnostic, so my like sub goal for this next test is a 156. Let's practice some logical reasoning. Will this be enough paper? I don't know. Let's get a pencil. Let's start this.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Results. I got 6 out of 6 correct on this question. So it was one scenario and 6 questions, and I got 6 out of 6. Now it took me about 11 minutes. They suggested I take 9 minutes, but you know, for my first practice question after doing the book, I'm super happy about that. I was trying to like take my time and understand the rules and like figure the answer out. These are my notes, if anyone's curious. Those are my diagrams and stuff. This was really hard. This question only had 2 variables, so it wasn't a one-to-one relationship with the, what are they called, like the items and the spots, basically, because I had 7 spots, but I only had 2. Okay, well, it was kind of, basically I had 7 spots and I had to fill each spot, but I only had 2 things that I was using to fill. So I had like 4 of one thing, 3 of another. And it was just weird, like only having 2 things, and the rules were not huge. So there were only 2 rules. But I don't know. I'm still happy. I got 6 out of 6. So yay. Hello everybody, happy Thursday. It's like 7 o'clock right now and I'm just starting my study session for the day. I'm hoping to get about an hour in today. We'll see. I definitely have a lot of time tomorrow to do stuff, so not too concerned with how much I get done today. Right now on Khan Academy, it has me doing a timed mini session on logical reasoning. I don't really know. I'm just doing what Khan Academy says. They said it was time to do it, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. I was planning on doing logical reasoning today anyway, so it's not a huge deal. It looks like it's 18 minutes, so that'll be a good amount of questions, I think. I don't really know. I haven't been doing this long enough to know how many questions that is, but we're gonna see how this goes. Update, it's 13 questions. So I just started rating this problem and then I realized that it's been 2 weeks since I learned anything about logical reasoning and I forgot to look at my outline again. So I feel kind of dumb. So before we do the questions, we're gonna do the outline and just review it really fast, and then I'll do the practice problems and then I'll let you know how it goes. All right, so that could have gone a little better, but let's review the questions and see what I got wrong. I'm not gonna lie, this was a hard section. And there were quite a few questions where I was like, I don't know. So it looks like I got matching a flaw wrong, identifying the technique wrong, another identify the flaw, and then most of the questions about inferences I got wrong. All right, so now that I've done this timed thing, I'm on to stage 2 within Khan Academy. So it's telling me where it thinks I am. So basically, I'm a little lower in logical reasoning than I am in reading comprehension and analytical reasoning. Hello, welcome back for Friday. We're back at it, do the same thing that we've done the last couple days. And today I'm going to do some practice problems for reading comprehension, look for the outline a little bit, and just spend a little time getting ready for tomorrow's practice test. I'm going to keep this a little bit short and sweet because I've been talking a lot the last couple days. All right, it's the day we've been waiting for this whole time. It is Saturday and it is practice test day. I'm all set and ready to go. I've got some scrap paper and a pencil, my water, my computer's plugged in, got my desk cleared, turned on do not disturb. So I'm gonna put my phone away and try and focus for the next couple of hours. My goal today is to get a 156, which is 3 points better than my diagnostic test. So fingers crossed I do well, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, you guys. So for you watching this, it's only been like 1 second difference from the last time you saw me. But in reality, today is actually Sunday, December 6th. And so it's been literally a month since I took my practice test. And I want to explain where I've been and what happened with my test. So basically, to give you the overview, I sat down to take my practice test. It was going really well. And I got to my 3rd section, which was logical reasoning. And no, that's a lie. It was logic games. And I was working my way through, feeling really good. And then I kind of got a really bad stomachache. And I was like, that's annoying. Kind of makes it hard to focus, but whatever, it's fine. And I was trying to work through it, but it just got super bad. And I was like, I need to go to the bathroom like right now. So thankfully, since I was just doing a practice test, I could just pause the system and like pause the timer and just go like do what I needed to do. And so I went to the bathroom and I came back and I walk into my room and I realized I hadn't paused it correctly. Like, I guess the pause button was like a 2-step process to get it paused. So I had only done one of the steps. So the timer kept going, and basically I was in the bathroom long enough that the timer just like ran out for that section. And so I didn't get to answer 9 of the 23 questions, and it absolutely killed me. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, how could I be so stupid? How could I make this mistake? Like, now my score isn't going to reflect what I actually know because I didn't answer so many questions. And I was just absolutely devastated. And that was only my 3rd section. I still had 2 more to go. I had 1 non-scored reading comprehension section, and then the 2nd logical reasoning section. And I was just like, I was so upset. And I did finish the test. I did the other 2 sections. It was really hard to focus on them because all I could think about was like the section that I had just failed, basically, even though they tell you like don't dread on the other sections, like leave those in the past and focus on the section you're currently working on so that you can do your best. But it was really hard for me, and I ended up getting a 147 on the test, which is actually 6 points worse than my original score on the diagnostic test. And so I was just like heartbroken, and I was so disappointed in myself because like I knew I could do better than that, and it was just really hard for me. So I was like, I didn't even want to finish the vlog. I didn't want to talk about it. I just shut my computer. I didn't even review the test, and I was just like, this is not happening. Like, I am not gonna deal with this right now. And then a couple days went by and I still didn't go back to it, and school started to get super busy with like projects and stuff. So I was like, oh, like I'll just take this week off, focus on school. And then 1 week became 2 weeks, 2 weeks became 3 weeks, and now it's a month later and I'm just finishing this video. But that's where I've been. That's why I've been gone for a month. I've just kind of been taking a little mental break, focusing on school, but I'm super ready to get back into it. This just goes to show you things don't always work out how you hope they will. Sometimes unexpected things happen. It's not always an upward slope. There's highs and lows to everything. I am going to review the diagnostic test, so let's take a look. This is like what it looks like on Khan Academy after you do it. I don't even know if you can read that because of the way the camera is, but I got a 147. I got 14 out of 25 on logical reasoning, 13 out of 27 on reading comprehension, 9 out of 23 on analytical reasoning. That's the section that I didn't finish. So if I had answered those other 9 questions, I could have gotten up to 18 out of 23. And then I had a non-scored reading comprehension section, which was 13 out of 29, and logical reasoning, which was 13 out of 26. I don't know like how much higher it could have gotten with like if I had answered those other 9 questions 100% correct. I don't know what would have happened. I really want to do better in my reading comprehension. I think that's something that I definitely am struggling in. It's probably my weakest section so far. This vlog that is coming out after this one, you'll see that I'm actually doing pretty well in logic games. I've been doing some practice problems, and I think that's my strongest section. I also think it's my favorite section. It's the most fun, so that's why I put like time into it and I do better on that section. But I need to remember to focus on the sections that I have a hard time in as well as the sections that I enjoy. If any of you are back from my previous videos, thank you. I am sorry I was gone for so long. I'm happy to be back. There will be another video coming soon of this week's studying, and I really appreciate you. Please like this video, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.